Okay. So everybody should be able to hear me. Everybody can see the DS gameplay. It's kind of weird because I'm not really. I don't see myself. And you see the gameplay. How does it sound though? So like the reason like continuing to start. Oh no, this is gonna be a this is gonna be up from the beginning. I have 3 copies of. You always know when I'm about to start. You guys can't see it, but like I've been here. I've been talking to myself. I've been doing stuff the entire time for the last like hour or so. But he only shows up when I start talking to y'all. He just fucking knows. Yes, hello, Bubby. Now you're gonna get upset because I have to stop petting you because I gotta start playing the game. You can get upset, but like I don't know what to tell you, man. You had an hour to like hang out with me, but you chose not to. It's your fault now. Oh, let me move this back so you can sit on the chair that nobody can see. But you can still do that if you want, buddy. All right, so sounds crispy, but yeah, no. So I'm able to at least get the audio to be really good because it's plugged in straight to the system. So that's how you guys are able to hear it sound nice. But it's gonna look a little just because this is kind of the best I could do while still playing on legitimate hardware. It's not pretty, but it works. If I need advice, they're certainly capable of giving it to me. I don't freaking give a heck, dude. So yeah, I said it's not super gorgeous, but this is what I got going for me. And this team will also be used. I'm contemplating starting another file for Battle Revolution, and I would use this team for it. I watched Groundhog Day last night. Dude, it is such a good freaking movie. It's been forever since I've seen it, though. I'm a boy. Tell me, what's your name? It is G lower A M E R. And then I will hit start. Oh yeah, that's why I need to have it on the... I love it when he plays the piano like a boss. I need to make sure I have this looking good. Okay, so I can actually read you guys. That's pretty good. Okay. Yes, I am the gamer. And I mean, a lot of people know Platinum, so it's not like this is going to be like... You know, it's like this needs to look the prettiest, but I mean, I don't know. And I'm going to go with Barry. I chose Barry as a kid just because I had seen him in the anime, so I knew like what his name was supposed to be. I'm sure you have many adventures. I remember pre-ordering, dude. So my story with getting this game was like there was not too many things. Like I mean, dude, because I am not a fan of my mom in any way, shape, or form. But the one nice memory I got to have of her was I had I had like 1 or 2 Toys R Us gift cards, and I wanted to use them for this game. I knew this game was coming out. I didn't have Diamond or Pearl, but I knew Platinum was coming out, and I was like, dude, I have to have Platinum. Um, and then the game came out, and it was the same day that they had what do you call it? Can I actually have it to where? Okay, so this should be able to still work just fine. I can read you guys' stuff better if I do this. I started with Pearl when this drop. I had to snag it. Yeah, so like for me it was like I said. So yeah, so she was supposed to go and get it for me, and I was like, hell yeah, this is gonna be awesome. And then she and I mean, I watched. I think they had the same. Was it Giratina and the Sky Warrior was showing on Cartoon Network, and I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna like watch this game, or I'm gonna watch this movie, and then I'm gonna have this game when it comes out. Sound, battle set on. I'm gonna have it on set. I'm gonna have it on shift if I'm like trying to train or something, but we're gonna go with set this time around. And frame, I want. Don't they have like a good yellow one? They don't have a good yellow frame? Garbage. I might stick with that. I kind of like this one. Close, and we will stick to this. So this is on your DS? It is. Yeah, look, see? My fingies. This is on the DS. And then when we play Battle Revolution, it'll be on the TV that's actually sitting behind this, but you guys can't see it because I have it cropped. Hey, Barry already left. I don't know what it was about, but he got things to do. Yeah, I said it's not pretty, but this'll work. I don't know what it is. It's like it wants to, if for some reason it's wanting to like focus on the stuff that's going on behind it. So like even though I have things behind it to kind of try to like keep its attention rather than it trying to, oh wait, if I go up, that guy's gonna try to stop me and be all like, duh, you gotta go to Barry. And I'm like, but I don't want to go see Barry, but it wants me to see Barry. I used to collect Bakugan at Toys R Us. My goodness. A phrase you'll probably never really hear again. Bakugan and then Toys R Us. Although the Toys R Us's are like popping back up occasionally. But I think the last Toys R Us I went to was in Japan. I haven't been to a Toys R Us in the States in, gosh, years. Try backing it up but zooming in. I tried doing so many different things and that weirdly did not help. Like the quality was essentially the same. I know I'm gonna try to finagle with it and see if there are other, like what people usually do to try to, get this looking good. The only, like, I wish I could do this with capture, but I don't have $400 to freaking buy to buy that now, because I think to find a DS with a capture, and that's gambling if it even actually works, or it doesn't have issues with audio, because like apparently every time people fiddle with it, they're always like, oh yeah, by the way, because of the way it was being used and stuff, for some reason it does not the audio doesn't want to like work, or it's like you have to have it in a very specific spot, and then you're like, dude, really? No, fuck. Some asshole stole my backpack filled with Bakugan. No. How dare they? But yeah, believe it or not, that's actually like that was like far away, and it still just kind of doesn't really want to focus all that well. Bakugan, the cards with the meatballs. Meatballs. I will ask you again. You two truly love Pokemon, don't you? Fucking yes, dude. What did I just say, Rowan? I could have flipped that shit today. I mean, if you had hundreds nowadays, you could probably make a couple. I mean, I guess it depends. Like, I don't know how, like, I don't know the market whatsoever for Bakugan, but I would imagine you'd probably be like up in the hundreds now, because I think even then those were not cheap. Yeah, well, the issue is if I do the emulator route, I don't know how to do the whole DS file transfer thing, which I don't know if Vince is still here or not, but he knows how to do that. But for me, I just don't know it well, and I don't want to accidentally run the risk of doing this and then trying to do that file transfer stuff or whatever, and then just not have it. I don't know how to do all that jazz. Yeah, I'm just happy that using the aux cord for audio works, so that at least it's not using my mic's quality for audio, and I can control them separately. Yes, we are not for this biscuit, no sirree, Bob. Alright, now we've saved in front of this. Look, these are Pokeballs. There's a Pokemon in each one. I usually pick Turtwig, but this time around, Chimchar is the name of the frickin' game. Then I choose Piplup, and also by us choosing Chimchar, he also uses his canonical Piplup. And he does actually have Empoleon by the end of it, which is super nice. Not like freaking Dawn, who's all like, no, Piplup doesn't want to evolve, and I don't want it to either. Because, I don't know, friendship or some shit like that. A man with taste. Like I said, my usual is actually Turtwig. Even though I know there's like a lot of times where it's not necessarily the best. But I freaking love it though. And this is going to kind of suck though, because there's not ways to change your EVs, or I know your IVs and your natures in this. Like, the fact that that already has 19 HP, I don't like that. There's a really good chance we're not keeping this Chimchar. That was my first pick in Pearl. I just got a Chimchar in Arceus. I'm training it to be OP. Well, and it's kind of nice with that game because it's kind of like the whole Gen 1 training route with it, where you just train all the stats up. But, I mean, Infernape is phenomenal to use, though. Man, that does look like Dookie, doesn't it? But we're trying my best. We're going to beat up this Piplup. But I have a feeling he has a... I feel like this Chimchar has an attack-lowering nature. And I'll say what's also kind of nice about doing this way is I don't have to... Not that I'm like freaking, you know, indecent or anything right now, but I don't have to worry about what I'm wearing when I do this. Because the camera's being used for the game, so you guys don't hear Jack. Well, you guys don't see Jack. Piplup, you don't... It's so weird. Like, there are times where I've lost to this thing just because it, like, used Pound the entire way. And it was a quicker loss, but then I've had it to where it does just the full 6 drop. I didn't get lucky with a crit, and then it just pound, gone. Like, the potential to lose here is real. Not boxers, but I am wearing my skivvy shorts, which, hey, they had us freaking walking around, running around, taking pictures and stuff in them, so they're not indecent that way. But I am just wearing a plain white t-shirt because I'm boring like that. But yeah, no, dude, I'm cozy in my own home. Oh, those stats are... That looks like a bad neutral nature. We are not sticking with that. Oh, look at that beautiful white screen. my 2DS used Flash. There we go. And then we do this. Come on, get me a better Chimchar, not like that doo-doo head that we had before. Pardon my language. No, you guys don't want to hear that kind of that shit language. Alright. Then I choose the Piplups. And we already saw this, so we're just going to go on through. But yeah, since we're using this in Battle Revolution, I kind of want this to be Adamant or Jolly. Or you know what I could do is I could try to get a female one. And then... No, does it naturally learn Fake Out? Shoot, I need to check that out. There's only one thing left to do. I do know what this means. Okay, so I can actually use the touchscreen for this battle. I want to see, does it learn... I can't remember, does it learn... No, mark this is red. Oh, and that's 20. I like that better. Chimchar. What's that? And then, oh, that's actually that looks like it is doing a little bit better offensively. Oh no, it does not learn Fake Out naturally. Layer, Scratch, Taunt. Nope, Fake Out is an egg move, so if we wanted it, we'd have to breed for it. So, like, and if I wanted to do that, I gotta see if I have a female Infernape somewhere. I might. If I have a female Infernape, I will... I mean, I'll use this, you know, when it's Monferno, whatever, and use it to breed one. Get a or use the female, whatever. I don't know. I kind of want to breed for one and get one with Fake Out. But there is one. I know it learns Fight. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, we'll have... when it's Monferno, I mean, it gets Mach Punch when it evolves at 14. So it's... And then I know I kind of have to rely on that a bit for... I will have to rely on that for... Roark. Because the other teammate that I know will be using at least this time in this stream will be not great against him. Oh no. Will we make it? I think we will. I think we'll make it. If I actually wanted to, if this thing was modest, I could try to go like Nasty Plot, Flamethrower, Focus Blast, and Vacuum Wave if I wanted to be silly like that. But then I would also... Oh, and that's only up till level 23 till it learns Nasty Plot. Wait. Oh, yeah, no, that's Nasty Plot in Platinum and Hard Gold, Silver. 1, 2, 1, 14. That might be a neutral nature with good speed. I kind of want to see what that is. That looks like neutral nature with good speed. Which, I mean, I still don't really want, but... Like I said, if I end up trying to breed one for a minimum fake out, then I can probably rock with that. Put stuff in the sink, and then we walk this way. Which is weird, because it looks like that's like a burner, and then right next to it is a sink, which... I don't know, to me, that doesn't look right. Is that right to someone else? I have no clue. Put on shoes. With those running shoes, you can go far away. And that's what I want to do, because we want to get away from our mom. Is it possible to get a shiny? Oh yeah, they did not start shiny locking mons until Gen 5. And I believe in Gen 5, the only mons that were shiny locked were Zekrom and Reshiram. I believe that was the case. Oh, that's Impish with that special attack? Oh, that's not... Impish? I mean, nobody really needs a defensive Chimchar. Huh. That must be near impossible to get a shiny. I mean, it's still the regular 1 in 8,500 something odds to get that. 12, 12, 11, 10, 14. Yeah, I'm wanting at least Jolly or Adamant. Those are my preferred. But if I end up breeding this to have a better moves or something, I can try to go for you know, maybe like, I don't know, like I could try Mixed Attacker and then go like Brave or Quiet, but I don't want that. I also don't want that the speed messed with. Chimchar again, and yeah, the intent is like maybe Jolly, Adamant, because this thing's pretty quick naturally, and we will be I'll be EV training whether I do it on camera or not. I cannot guarantee, because it will take forever. But I don't know. Some people might want to see that, but I don't know if I want to necessarily have streams truly dedicated to that. Or if they are, they're going to be... I mean, I'm going to have on there, these are dedicated EV training sessions. But from what I've seen, people do want to see that. I wish you could choose the stats off the bat. I don't like that. That's 19. What kills me in this is that you can't, like in other games, you can see what your mon's nature and stats are. They don't let you do that here. The only number you can see is its HP, and then you just have to make assumptions based off of the damage that you're dealing there. But then the problem is like you also have it to where it's like, well, they could also just have a really good defense, and you don't know until it's over. I say it's kind of nice in the future ones also, because most of them have compatibilities to Home, and Home has its own IV checker, which I know like Renegade was there for that, or because I checked it and I was like, oh yeah, let me check the IVs, and he was like, how are you checking those? And I was like, Home. I was like, Home has that, and they're all on there, so you could just use Home for an IV checker. And he was like, oh snap, I did not know that. And I was like, yep. So it kind of makes it almost like, I wouldn't say it's redundant to have it in the newer games, but it's nice that you know, once you've earned it in game, it makes it just so it's convenient then to check it, but it's not impossible if you have Home. It's like rocket science for Pokemon. Yeah. The coolest kind of science. Rocket Pokemon science, which I mean, technically that is a thing, because you got Gen 3 has the freaking, has the the launch site on Moss Deep. Although you would not have a launch site that close to freaking civilization. That'd have to be miles away. Alright, can we see what are the other stats? Be good. 21, that's fine-ish. Oh, that's probably a rash nature. If I had to guess, that's rash. Let's go home. I'm beat. Yes, you were beat by me. I can already tell I don't know how well this is going to work out because this position that I'm in, like, it's not like I'm in an awkward position, but man, my back does not like this. Unless it's like, well, I do have something I could do. It's gonna feel awkward doing this, but this is the next best thing I can do. I kind of scooch and scooch. Okay, now this. Oh, it's a little bit better. I can sit upright being here. Sand gem. Yes. Let me read you the instructions so you know how to run. Let's see. Yep, see, rash nature. It's actually pretty decent. Have I seen Pokemon Horizons? No, I haven't. Do I want to keep this Chimchar? Base game and starter. Well, like I mentioned it before, Blaze. I like using I prefer Turtwig over Chimchar, but I've used Turtwig so many times, and I know Infernape is a lot of fun to use in this. Let me see what my IV checker. I don't really want to use this one. Chimika Chimchar. Level 6. Rash. So yeah, the HP's the lowest it could be. Attack is high. Defense could be 12, 14, 9, and then 12. So yeah, those stats are not exactly great. So let's... bloop. There we go. It's not dog crap like the other Pokemon shows. It's actually pretty close to the original show in terms of being watchable. Well, I mean, it kind of had to be because they completely started it up again with, you know, a new antagonist and everything else. The thing that kind of deters me from wanting to watch it though is seeing the seeing how they've been kind of using Meowscarada with it. It looks really awkward. I don't know if maybe that's just like my opinion on it, but I think they get a little weird with it. Oh yeah, now that everybody knows that we're using Chimchar, let me do this. So yeah, everybody knows we're using Chimchar. There's Chimchar. Look at it. Everyone loves it. I'm a harsh show and movie critic. I wouldn't say I'm harsh. Like I don't think I can say I'm harsh, but I'm picky. Because like my issue is I know I have tried to get away from the mindset of something is good or bad, unless it's just like objectively it's poor quality, the writing is poor, there was no thought put into something, and it was maybe made just to be kind of like a cash grab. But I don't typically have that issue. Piplup. I like how they have starters from Scarlet and Violet in it. Well, yeah, I said it. I mean, the show is brand new. And 20. Okay, the HP's better. I like this so far. Oh, that's solid damage. I think it's about the same as before, but... come on, let's get lucky with some crits. Blew my marbles away. While we're on the topic, what is your favorite Paldea starter? And what makes it my favorite? It's really weird. I started with Fuecoco. I did not look at what its stats were going to be. So I assumed it was going to be a physical attacker. And I was a fool to think that, apparently, because it ended up being a special attacker. I like that. I like how it kind of functioned a little bit. But I think when it came to, like, usability, because I hate Quackaval's design. I don't like it. But fuck if I would be wrong if I said that it didn't play good though. So like I would say Fuecoco's line for the concept of it, like I thought it was interesting, but for like, you know, competitive use, Quack of all 100%. Because I think I mean, like it's neat having what is it, unaware and slack off stuff like that. Like it's neat, but I don't know. I mean, like it's got good signature moves, but I think it kind of needs help though with speed, which isn't exactly bad, but makes my favorite nothing to do with stats. Just looks dope. Exactly. Yeah, like design wise, it's great. Like I mean, I don't like its middle evolution, but I understand its middle evolution. Oh no, that is probably not rash. Modest, rash, quiet. Yeah, it's modest, rash, quiet. Oh, I don't remember what the other stats are, or what the other natures are for lower special attack but raises something else. I can't think of what it is. Yes. Oh, dude. Favorite all-starter? Yes, my favorite all-time is Tepig. Hot take incoming. Oh, Jeebus. Pokeblaze is going to have something crazy to say. Oh, Jesus. Come on. My favorite starter in black and white. Yeah, no, Tepig is my favorite of all time. I love it. I don't care what anybody says. When I saw that it was going to be in freaking ZA, I was like, hell yeah. Mild, if it had, if its defense was 10, I would actually contemplate it. Okay, hello, do the thing. Do the thing. I did accidentally make it a little bit closer. Come a little bit closer. Give me something good. Oh. I'm accidentally turning it down a bit. There we go. Come on, Chimchar. See, I actually contemplated trying to get a good Chimchar while I was at work. You know, when I had the free time and whatnot, and then even before this, so that we could skip this. But I know a lot of people like seeing the intro and stuff. Or at least, you know, seeing the whole Professor Rowan doing his thing and touch the Pokeball, if you please. And then you touch it, and then he's all like, cool, look at my Baneri. But then you're like, I don't care about Baneri, though. Which, a fun fact, Baneri is the only mon that, I think the Baneri line, I think Lopunny too, they're the only ones to learn frustration naturally. And they also have, even though they're a friendship evolution, they're a dick because they start with the lowest friendship value of any wild mon, being literally 0. So cool of them. I really like Scaladeer's design, but I loved Fuecoco in the trailer and was excited to see it turn into Crocolar. Because they kept Fuecoco style, and I was really disappointed to see it get... You were disappointed to see it get scary? But scary's the best part. It's a crocodile. They're supposed to be... You're supposed to be a little spooked by them. Come on. Be good. Acknowledge my screen. Look focused. Man, oh man, oh man. Maybe someday I'll have the funds to get a Capture DS, but until then, we ain't doing that. But man, didn't like it when it got scary? Wow. I thought, well... I don't even know if I would have said... I think what kind of ruined its fear factor for me was the fact that it's all about freaking singing. Like, that kind of like the fact that they're all three of the starters are entertainers in some way, shape, or form. You got dancing, singing, and then freaking, you know, a magician. Oh, don't let me lose this. Oh, son of a biscuit. Wow, what is going to be your... What are the numbers going to be on this thing? what are my numbers gonna be? I lost. Oh no. Now if this is the one that I actually want, I'm gonna feel like a goober. Ah, jeez. Oh, what are we gonna have? I think it's gonna be like freaking like a. I don't know. I'm trying to think of just something that lowers defense but raises special defense or speed. Well, isn't that just nifty? All right. Like you even had 20 HP. What's gentle? Yeah. Oh, gross. Ew, 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 ew. Gentle nature, get out of here. I don't want you there. That explains why it was taking such tremendous amounts of damage. Damn. That was... Oh, crap. I accidentally turned the volume down. I keep, like, actually touching the volume, too. I'm actually contemplating... Because I think I'm controlling the volume with the DS right now. Like, if I wanted to, I could just, like, crank this thing up real quick and just make it nice and loud. But I don't want to do that to y'all. My favorite starter from all gens: Charmander, Cyndaquil, Mudkip, Chinchar, Tepig, Froakie, Rowlet, Scorbunny, Fuecoco. My guy sounding like Paul up in here. I mean, dude, Paul was one of my favorite antagonists, mainly because like when the dude had an IV checker before people even knew what IVs probably were. Well, and I imagine he was like Mudkip, Charmander, Tepig. Tepig should be your number one, but I understand if it's not. But yeah, no, I did have that thought when I was a kid, because they like, you know, Paul was like always like, oh, I gotta make sure I got like the good shit, and they were just like, that makes you a bad person, and I'm like, wait, what? He's like, wait, he catches them on, he makes sure that they're actually good before he wants to keep them. I'm like, isn't that what we do? Does that mean we're all Pauls? Are we all Pauls in the eyes of Game Freak? I mean, if so, that's fine. I don't mind. Don't know, dude. I mean, Mudkip was. I mean, people love Mudkip. Mudkip also, like, Swampert is fantastic to use. That sweet ground water typing only has one weakness. Granted, it's a 4 times weakness to a type that was relatively common. That's still solid though. First Pokemon to ever start with, because Emerald was your first Pokemon's game. Emerald was actually the only Pokemon game that I had to play for like two or 3 years or something. So I know the shit out of Emerald. Maybe the real Paul was the friends we made along the way. You know what? I like that. And you know what? If you want to refer to me as a Paul, I don't mind. I have to probably agree with that statement. Wait. That's still losing 4? I think I mentioned this before, for some kid gave it to me in school as a gift. Oh, I think that sounds familiar, yeah. Come on, please get a crit, Chimchar. Fork. That's 2 losses in a row. And that's also with 20 HP, so my guess is we have another... Oh, is this another defense-lowering nature? This is what I want. Back in the 5th grade. What was I doing in 5th grade? Oh yeah, playing Pokemon Emerald. That's what I was doing in 5th grade. Dude, I still remember in high school, like my freshman year, like the first exam that I had to take that day was for social studies. And I wasn't like the first one to finish it, but we were playing it at the same time. Yeah, because I think you're about the same age. You're like 29, 30 or something. So yeah, we were probably doing it around that time. Hardy nature? Oh, not with those stats. Get out of here. Now with those numbers, no, 30. Okay, so yeah. I mean, you were a year ahead of me, but essentially, yeah. Oh yeah, you're... My wife is 30. My wife, she's 30. But she doesn't necessarily like, she doesn't like the fact that she's 30. Especially with all the times where she like has to like just mention it or kind of just be like, "Oh, that's right, I'm 30." Especially like my wife, dude. The first time, it was it's actually a couple of months ago. Somebody, my wife helped like like a girl like ran to or to do something whatever, and she like fell down, and my wife like helped her up, and she was like, oh, she's like, you didn't cry, you did, you took that fall like a champ. Oh my, just accidentally punched the camera a little bit. We okay though? You okay, camera? You don't hate me? All right, camera doesn't hate me. Cool. And then like the girl got up and she ran back to her mom and she was like, that nice lady over there helped me up. And she just kind of, my wife realized, she was like, lady? And I was like, yes, hun, we are at that age where that's how kids will refer to us, is that the lady or that guy or man or whatever. She was just like, oh, right. What's your take on, oh, man, Mega Swampert? Oh, I'm a little curious. I'm a little curious. When I'm 60, I'll be glad I'm not 90. I love being 30, better than being 60. Kind of based. I loved the concept of Mega Swampert, but for some reason, I feel like using, like it's weird. Like Swampert for me, I don't think it really needed the help. I don't think Mega Swampert really needed help, or Swampert needed a Mega, because it was pretty solid. I think it'll help just keep it up in the long run. But like, I feel like the other two starters were ones that definitely, well, actually, you know what? Blaziken didn't even need a Mega, because it got like somewhat banned just for having speed boost. Oh, hold on a second. Let me try. Do. Kind of base. Pokemon kind of downgraded. You know what? I actually can't disagree with that statement. There's a lot of people who believe that like that's where their decline started. I hate to say it, but I think it declined there, but not. I think it's because I think it was hard for them to kind of keep going up when it came to Gen 5, because I got Gen 5 superiority on my brain. Which Pokemon got the big titties? It depends on which ones you're talking about, because you got Jinx that kind of has them, and then Nidoqueen kind of has them. I'm not like pissed, but couldn't care for it. Yeah, like I said, the ones that actually needed megas, like Sceptile, was neat. But the problem is that because of that 4 times weakness to like ice, and the fact that they introduced fairies in the same generation as its mega, kind of hindered it a lot. Like if it would have been introduced like a generation earlier, it probably would have ran house. Snorlax do got them man titties though. Oh my, excuse me. But that is very true. Careful. I don't think we want to run a freaking careful like I don't want bulky Chimchar. I don't want the bulks. I want the power. I want the power. Power. Brrr. Oh my gosh, how long have I been doing this for? This is too much time to be not having my boy that I want. Oh my goodness, 44 freaking minutes of this. But you know what? We're doing it because we crave perfection. Or at least I crave perfection. But that's what we want. We want this killer Chimchar. We want a Chimchar. Well, you know what? At minimum, maybe I just want a female Chimchar. Just so we can have one to... Oh, you know what? Who does learn it? I think Apom learns it. Hold on a second. Let me check that. Because I actually do have a... Oh, dude. I will literally... I think it took me 2 or 3 days to get my adamant Chimchar Turtwig when I played BDSP the first time. When you Google a Pokemon, it shows it coming out of a Pokeball. What? Since when? I don't remember that. I've always wanted to say this. The time has finally come. Let me see. Blaze kick, counter, double kick, encore, fake out. Oh, you can breed with Meowth to get that? Oh, okay, you know what? What I think I might do is we'll just try to get You know, I just want to get an okay Chimchar. I think, aren't there mints? Yes, there are mints in BDSP, but they're a bitch and a half to get though. You have to have, you can't find them in the wild. Like you can't find them in the grass, in the overworld. You can only buy them using BP at the battle tower. That's the only way you can get them in it. So like that's like what I did for my Licky Licky was I did some battles in there. Actually, I think I still have the VOD for it. I had a Sandstorm team that I used in it. I think I lost one fight to Palmer and then I won my next one. So that was pretty neat. There's a hidden Google Pokemon game. Oh yeah, you Google it, yeah, then you get the Pokeball on the bottom right. I have the original 151. I haven't done it for the other generations yet. I kind of want to. But yeah, no, I don't know if I wouldn't say I don't have the patience, but I have the dedication. That's my issue. Cuz like I'll still get frustrated about this. But like, if it's just me, I will literally do this for days until I get the one that I want. But I remembered that because of what I'm wanting to do, because I do want one with Fake Out, and I think it's in the same egg group as Meowth. And there's actually a Mon that I want to use on the team that you guys will see it later. Because I think the only way that I'm going to get it is from breeding it. Which will be once we get to the place where we can do that. But yeah, I actually will have 2 Mons that more than likely will have Fake Out. The way that I want to do this other thing. And with the one, I have a feeling if Renegade was here, Renegade would know it. Pokeblaze might know it. I can't guarantee it. It's a strategy that's used with the Lopunny line, which is not the ones that I will be using. But there is a strategy that people actually go with, although it's incredibly predictable and easy to work around if you know it. But there is a combination of Fake Out and then having Last Resort, where it's a 130 power move that literally all you have to do is just use all your other moves. Like it's a strategy that I'm wanting to do with one Mon, but it's not guaranteed if I'm going to use that. Docile, 22, 12, 13, and then 11s in those. What does Docile look like? It's amazing in ZA. In my opinion, yes, it's really nice. And let's just do this. Level 6, 23, 13, 12, 13, 12, 14. The stats could be better, but you know what? I'm gonna go for one more. As I said, I kind of hope for a female just so I can do the thing with our native Chimchar. If not, I'll figure it out. But I do want a Chimchar with Fake Out. I want to do I don't know. Personally, I kind of want to do Fake Out, Flamethrower, Close Combat, and then maybe Earthquake or Grass Knot. I don't know. Doesn't Ambipom do that but better? And you know what? That actually. That is the Mon that I'm wanting to use is Apom. Apom, Ambipom. So I have a Meowth that I brought up from Fire Red Leaf Green that I'm going to bring over from my main Platinum over to this one, which is where we'll have the Apom, and apparently now we can also breed a Chimchar to have Fake Out. Though that also means I will have to, I'll have level 1s. But I will be EV training those fellers, so it won't be that bad. I'll bring the braces over. So when I EV train, it'll be with the braces, and I'll probably end up using, I think Starly gives attack. But I know like one place, if you want to battle or do it early game, you can fight Shinx for attack. Although it's super slow that way. Because that's what, 252 divided by, well, 252 minus 100 because I'm going to use vitamins. I have enough vitamins to get everybody what I need in my other game. I knew I liked you. Yeah, no, I do want to use Apom. Technician Apom with Fake Out. Probably double hit. And then some other moves that go well with it. I might... Like, I kind of almost wish that, like, Dig was 60 power again, but I think they bumped it up to 80. Or actually, no, is it? It was 60 power, I think, in Gen 3. I think Gen 4... Did Gen 4 bump it up to 80? I don't remember. Or is that Gen 5? Did Gen 5 bump it up? I don't want to look it up. I'll look it up later. But yeah, I do intend to use Apom, so it's going to be... and then, well, actually, if I get to it, my third mon is going to be... Actually, I want to see. Does it learn... I know in Gen 5 it gets it. I'm not going to say out loud what it is. But I do have the... I actually do have the image for it ready to go, because we should be seeing it. Or I should be able to catch one before we're done here. Oh, it does get in this gen... Oh, that's right, it does get in this generation. But it's a mon. I don't think I'm going to use it offensively entirely. I'm contemplating it. But it is a mon that learns Brave Bird, but only through breeding. And we'll get it very soon. Chimchar, just be decent, please. Just be decent. Animal Crossing is next month. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, she freaking knows, dude. And that means also next month I will be starting Animal Crossing. Because she wants me to. Which means we also might have to get like a secondhand copy of it. I don't know. Or I might just buy it. They're adding Zelda stuff and Splatoon stuff. But yeah, I will be starting an island. And I know she's very excited to have me start an island. And I gotta get another copy of the game because she's gonna definitely want to play it with me at the same time. Because she's gonna have a bunch of stuff she's gonna want to give to me. Because it is, I think she said Animal Crossing is her favorite game of all time. Since the last time we played, I've gotten so much shit. Dude, I'm pretty sure that you and my wife are literally just gonna be like, take everything. Which I am totally down for. Quirky, oh, damn it. Chimchar, be better. Stop. Brave Bird breeding? This team sounds mighty familiar. But it's not going to be, but I won't be using, Starly, though. But it can, I believe it can breed with Starly to learn that move, though. Because I think that's how I got it. That's how I did it in Gen 5, and I got it with Brave Bird. And that was a mon that was only available in... Oh, actually, you know what? I'm not going to say what it's available in. Because it's the only game to have this thing. Brave Bird by breeding. This team is sounding mighty familiar. Oh, crap. Yeah, I'm just now thinking, that's right. Ash had Chimchar. Ash had an Ambipom. For a while. He ended up giving his I just remembered, he ends up giving his Apom to Dawn. Because it like doing the whole shows and stuff. Which was dumb. And still, 2 million bells now. My goodness. Usually it's solo. Yeah, well, that's like, I know that it was like her whole thing too. Is she was just like, I love that we can do all of this stuff. And I think Animal Crossing is going to be one of the only games where, like, when it comes to my wife and I, like, playing games and stuff, usually it's like I know these games better than her, and this will be one of the few games where she's like, alright, you're in my world now. You listen to me. Because she knows all the Animal Crossing things. No way, we can keep going. I bet. Dude, if we start an island together, I'll have the island that looking hella crispy. Crispier than a Sprite from the McDonald's soda machine. The soda fountain. Which, my goodness, man, those freaking... Like, I thought that was just always kind of a joke, but then I, like, after, like, hearing that, and then I went, I think people... I know a lot of people they refer to her as the shining wife. And I think she kind of likes it, because whenever people say it, she just kind of smiles, and she's like, oh, yeah, that's me, that's right. I'm like, yeah, you have a title here. I just refer to her as the wife. Do they have a Grinch meal? Oh, shit. Oh, I don't have... Oh, I accidentally turned the volume down. Oh, no, wait. My one sister lives nearby. I gotta steal her kid so I can have kids' meals and not look like a weirdo. Comes with socks? What the hell? That sounds actually awesome. 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. I might just roll with this one. I might roll with this Chimchar. I've been doing this too long. Beautiful quality. Thank you, Chance. I know it's peak quality, if I'm gonna be honest. They have a SpongeBob meal at Burger King. What the fuck? Why are they just doing all... Wait, actually, hold on. That could be cool, but that could also be lame. I don't know. I don't know when it comes to SpongeBob anymore. It's kind of weird now. Yes, his place is in Sanja. But yeah, I think we're going to settle with this Chimchar, because like I said, we're going to... Sodids. Ah, still, I have not consistently heard that since, like, 2017. So weird. Okay, so what is the Chimchar we're rocking? I feel like it's going to be neutral nature. Careful. Hold on. Careful nature. Is 13 good? Next live stream for you be doing it again? This is again, but in... My official vote for the next live stream for you to be doing this again, but in McDonald's Grinch Happy Meal socks. Oh, man. I'm gonna have to go to, I'm gonna have to go there and I'm gonna be like, hey man, my kid's at home, if you believe that, and I need a Happy Meal, but can you ensure that it comes with the socks? Are the socks kid size? Yeah, no, my kid's real and he'll be the only one wearing them. Yes, I will do this. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna settle with this Chimchar. Like I said, we're gonna end up breeding for one because I want one with fake out. We're gonna the socks are adult size. Oh, they know what they're about. Hell yeah. Mills, did you already go to Burger King? Do you already have your socks and you're just not telling anybody? I feel like Mills has his Grinch socks on right now. They have green, yellow. Oh, they got yellow. Oh my goodness. They know the Happy Meal. As long as I'm just not... I don't want to be like... I don't want to be... Also, Cyrus was my favorite antagonist in Pokemon until Getsis, and Getsis is my favorite antagonist. I didn't Burger King at Sponge... Oh, Sponge... My... How do you... Burger King 40 minutes away from you? My goodness. Well, the closest Burger King to me is 15, so I guess I really... It's weird. The closest Burger King is 15 minutes, but within 5 minutes of my house, there are like 2 McDonald's, 2 Taco Bells. Within 8 minutes, there's 2 Chipotles. Like, it's bonkers, like, all the repeated places that are near me. McDonald's is 10 away, though. Though I haven't tried the Grinch meal yet. Dude, Wait, do I get paid tomorrow? Do I get paid tomorrow? If I get paid tomorrow, I might go try to do that now. And I'm going to be like, hey, this is going to sound weird, but, can you specifically give me the yellow Grinch socks? Like, I get if you can't, but, like, it'd be really cool if you did, though. Taco Bell is next to Burger King? Man, you gotta move. You gotta move. Now I want to watch Barnyard. I haven't watched that movie in, geez, over a decade now. Barnyard was a good-ass movie. And then the TV show... I don't understand how the TV show and the movie are supposed to even be the same, because, like... They get rid of the one, the female cow. It has a freaking baby. It was like one of the coolest parts of the movie and shit. And then they're just like, oh no, we're gonna get rid of her. This lady's just giving out free medicine. Hell yeah. Why did the male cows have udders in barnyard? Fucking cuz I have no idea. Taco Bell is the best. See, I wish I could say that, but the Taco Bell that's actually near us, every time that we've gotten it, we end up getting rid of the Taco Bell much faster than we assume. So it's like, if we have Taco Bell, we have to have it at home because it will not last long with us. But it's only like specifically the one that's near us, so that's why we don't go there anymore. I'm pretty sure that the people who just work there are bad at what they do. But that area is just like notorious for having people just being terrible at their jobs. Especially the Wendy's that's near us. I wish I could like show you guys, like, cause I don't have the camera on me, but like, dude, this girl literally was like, when she was giving us the order, or when she was giving it to us, she looked towards us, but she could never look at us, and she would just kind of like look through you if she kind of did. And I was like, oh, this is really weird. Oh, hey, first nickname that I see, go for a male chimchar. First nickname I see, or first nickname that I guess pops up. Who got it? But yeah, so like that girl, like she was just like looking through or past us just the whole time. Like when she took our card, when she gave us the drink and stuff, she never looked at us. She just kind of looked through us and then past us. And when she talked like super quiet. And when we like pulled away, I just looked at my wife and I was like, sweetheart, I think she is high as a fucking kite. I was like, she's not on Earth right now. And she was like, no, don't say that. And I'm like, no, hun, like, Panda, why were you the first one? Fuck it. All right. And if that's what Panda wants, it's what Panda's gonna get. Hold on, did you? Should have asked her. Dude, at Arby's I saw works. Oh, no. Oh, and I like Arby's. That sucks. Should have asked her. Fire. Alright. Oh, and you have the C. R-O-T-C-H. T-C. Oh, that'll fit perfectly. Why am I saying O like I'm happy about that? O-T-C-H. Fire crotch. As the... Yep, was grilled. Did you just immediately kind of look at your food and you were just like, oh, never fucking mind. Yes, we are content with fire crotch. Number 14. Number 14. Depends on what the spirit looks like. Oh, Panda, you freaky. Oh, that's nasty. Doodle-doo, doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo. Oh no, serious time now. Serious time with the professor. Fire Crotch Ginger Snatch is the full name. Good answer. Oh, what was that JonTron joke? Yeah. And that gives a whole new meaning to a head of lettuce because it's just got the face in it. Oh, I love it. Got a finger in the arugula. Yes, Dawn, I don't care about what you say. Foot in the salad. Why does that sound? Oh, that's what it was. Yes, what was that at where that happened? That wasn't like JonTron is a bouse. What was the place that had the foot salad? I wish I remembered what that was. Fire Crouch, Ginger Snatch. Golly. Goodness gracious. Do I want to... Will I be teaching Return to freaking Ambipom? I don't know. Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts video. Dude, that game was... Dude, I think I've talked about it when I played Banjo-Kazooie, and I need to do it again. I need to play Tooie again. I'll probably do Tooie next year, because I didn't 100% Tooie when I played it last, and I think I want to 100% it this time. Because I did it with Kazooie, but that was also because that was my first time playing Kazooie beginning to end. I had never... That was my first time doing it. But no, so, like, I remember when that game came out, and it was myself and two of my friends who... They lived behind a little shopping, what do they call it? I think they call it like a outlet mall or something. They lived in the trailer park behind that, and he had a 360, and I was like, dude, the new Banjo-Kazooie game came out, because he also had a 64, and we played the shit out of the 64, and he had Kazooie and Tooie, and I had Tooie, and then later on Kazooie, but then I never finished it. So then his dad was like, all right, if you guys want to go to the rental store, you guys go rent that game, and he gave us like $10 to go get that, whatever. And we went to go get the game. We got the game, and we were like, hell yeah. A new band, like literally it was like how he says, oh my gosh, a new Banjo-Kazooie game. And it was just like that level of excitement. And then we actually played it, and we played it for maybe an hour, if that. And then we all just kind of looked at each other and was just like, do we hate this? And none of us had a good thing to say about it. So we were just like, all right, fuck it. And we ended up just taking it right back. Because, I mean, the game was so not cool. Especially for the fact of how much they, like, make fun of the first one and stuff. I'm like, okay, no, this is not okay. Whoever thought this was fine, wrong. Like, I'm actually getting, like, upset hearing about, like, thinking about that, too. Just, like, that day. Such not a cool day. It was, like, a creepy ranking video, and it was, like, number 14. The last thing you'd want in your Burger King burger is someone's foot lettuce. Unfortunately, that might just be what you get. Oh, I could hear that, too. I hate those, like, dumb voices and shit, too. I talk like this because no one else does, and I hope it catches your attention just long enough for me to get that sweet revenue. You're like, get out of here, dumb voice. Dude, are you Really? One patch? One patch? Alright. Encounters for days. Encounters for days. It's only 7:10. What? It feels so much later. But you know, it probably feels later because it took forever for me to just settle and just be like, you're getting a different fire crotch later, it's fine. I just love the, unfortunately, that just might be what you get. Hell yeah, Renegade Gamer 89. Okay, off work now. What's up, my YouTube brothers and sisters? We're talking about foot lettuce. What's up with you, Renegade? Are you about the foot lettuce? Let us know your thoughts on it. Alright, I don't feel good about what I said, dude. Oh yeah, and then you always gotta remember, gotta get that item that's hanging out down here. Look at that. Is it an antidote? Antidote, yes. I remember. It probably feels late due to your geriatric nature. I do go to sleep early, and but I wake up early as shit too. Nah, nah, nah. I'm still just really glad at least the audio is gonna come in nice and good. I do appreciate that. Dude, I've eaten so much Burger King the last few weeks, I've had too much foot lettuce. Do get all the foot lettuce. Save some for the rest of us, bro. Oh, and I can actually, like... But you know what? I'm gonna step away for a quick second. I'm gonna grab some water while Dawn is catching this thing. leg. Na, 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 my leg. Well, today I asked one of the nurses how to get to the hospital cafeteria. Here's to hoping I find it tomorrow. Yeah, why do they make shit hard to find? Like, not cool. I just want food. No, no food for you. Also, actually, let me take a quick peek at what that's looking like real quick. Oh, what the fluff? 8 likes? I appreciate that, y'all. Y'all are appreciated. Back up to that. Yeah, no, that is awesome. Oh yeah, and I don't have to wear a hat. Oh, the next time when I play, I think I'll be playing DK64 tomorrow. I have a new hat to show you guys. It's not gonna be Donkey Kong, but it's brown, so it's close enough, right? It's brown, it's got ears. W, hell yeah, Panda, it is W. Yes, I agree. And then we get to fight, I think. Oh my gosh. It's a kitty. Gotta burn the kitty. Sorry, it's the rules. Dim the brakes. Enjoy this fire. Still that name. It's kind of nice though, because not really many... Oh, wait a minute. That means it's going to be... When I play Battle Revolution, it's going to show its nickname. Aw, gee willikers. Oh, gee golly gosh. I actually almost... A part of me wanted to make this run a normal type only run. But I didn't want to... since I knew I was going to be using it for Battle Revolution, I knew it kind of needed to be a team that actually had different types and whatnot. But there is going to be a great Googly Moogly. Dude, some Maggie and the Ferocious Beast shit right there. But yeah, there is a Pokemon game that I'm going to play with normal types only. It's a matter of when. I just kind of don't know when that's going to be the case. How did that Starly do so well against... I mean, I guess I kind of was lower on HP when I... No, wait, did I heal? I probably didn't heal. That explains it. I was already kind of beat up. Dude, Fire Crotch, Ginger Snatch. Dude, these freaking names, man. I hope the world will be impressed. You know what? We have that potion. That potion's literally going to sit there forever. I'm going to sell it if I don't use it. Potion. There we go. Like, that ends up being like one of those potions where literally until I sell it, that thing will just sit in my bag. Game recognizes game, but wouldn't Fire Booty or Fire Fart make more sense? Well, and I think Fire Butt was used in... Wait a minute, was it Fire Crotch or Fire... I think Flame Butt or Fire Butt was the one guy that... Because this is where my memory goes. When Chuggo played Platinum, he had the first guy I think he battled. He named his Chimchar, I think, Fire Butt or Flame Butt. If I remember correctly. So I don't know if maybe that's what Panda's thinking of. I don't know. But I remember that being a thing. Because, yeah, I think he called it, like, Fire Butt or something. Or maybe that's what Blaze is thinking of? I don't know. I just know that's a thing. Somebody's got parallel thinking. Boo! I love how... No, not items. I love how passionate Chimchar when it comes out. It's just the two fish, and it's just like... Meh. But not as like lower pitched. It's more higher pitched. But I can't do that because I'm pretty sure the dog will rush in and wonder what the fuck's going on. I don't know. He's a ginger monkey on fire, scratching his hiney. That's a fact, dude. And now, if we wanted to, we have a solid chance of catching an Abra because now we have Taunt. Which that is what Renegade Gamer liked about having his Chimchar is that he could use Taunt. Shinx is based on a lynx. While it is in the family of Felinus Maximus, my fedora is telling my neckbeard it would not be what is considered a kitty. Well, you know what, Renegade? I'm calling it a fucking kitty. So I don't care. How the hell did you live? Oh, wait, no. Don't you have a special attack lowering nature? Oh, are you neutral? What was my nature? I don't remember. This is true. Yeah, I remember that. Actually, I think that is how you got... Yeah, because you didn't have Kaza. I had Kaza. What was your nature again? Oh, it's careful. That's right. Okay. Alright. This Chimchar is going to kind of suck when it comes to Ember. Oh, and it's going to be so long till we get to Salacion Town. And I need to remember that we are not keeping this Chimchar. Well, we're going to have this Chimchar for a while. But this will end up having a... we will end up having this... Well, it's going to be a Monferno by that point. But it will have a child. Or it's going to have a grandchild. And that grandchild will know... Fake Out. And Kadabra came in clutch that time I messed up and almost lost. But you didn't. And then there's a Stardust here. Look at all this free money, free antidotes. Oh, I love it. Look at all this sweet free stuff. Yeah, free Stardust. And then we're going to have Looker totally not out himself as to who he is and what he does. That man, what is he doing? Bro's tweaking, dude. Give him $1, won't you? What is the strongest Pokemon you think could beat in hand-to-hand equivalent combat? What is the strongest Pokemon you think you could beat hand-to-hand? Strongest hand-to-hand? Shoot, I'm trying to think of something that's not gonna sound like it's going like too over, but also like not wanting to make myself look like a puss. You know what? Just based off of the anime, I almost have a feeling that maybe Mankey, because I think even Ash was able to kind of take it on too, and I think it didn't really kick his shit in until it evolved into Primeape, and then he was SOL. All right, bye, Looker. Enjoy tweaking or whatever it is you do. Working for the international police must be hard. It totally is, Dawn. Yes, I know he's in there studying. They literally, that whole interaction was not required, but it's what they did anyways. But then again, I also played this game when it first came out, which is... Wow, this game is about to be 20 years old. 2009? Next year, it'll be like 2 or 3 years by then. Well, I think actually at this point, I think Diamond and Pearl are almost 20 years old. Were they 2006? Or were they 2007? Oh yeah, you won't let me in yet. Little pig, let me come in. And I always fight her first because then when you talk to him, he gives you the item. So I always battle her first. But yeah, I want to say, if I had to make the educated guess, probably Mankey. Because I mean, oh, I don't know, Luxio, or not Luxio, for some reason I was thinking Torracat, but I'm pretty sure Torracat would fuck you up. Hell yeah, just get rid of Mankey, easy as pie. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh yeah, and then in the I think it was the same way in Diamond and Pearl, but I know for sure in BDSP, this is not a Bidoof. Okay, these are not Bidoofs. These are Abras, and they're boring as shit. Actually, no, they had like Charge Beam. They were actually pretty cool. Surprised the hell out of me though. Was not expecting it. Like that's what I'm learning. I do kind of like about BDSP is that they made the games actually like they had good, like the good mons, the good teams. They did nice with it. I believe in us as much as the next guy, but Torracat as a whole, yeah, that's why I was like, no, not Torracat. That's why like I kind of stopped myself because I was like, no, that thing will cut you. It'll cut you all day. It'll bite the shit out you. It spits fire. It's gonna be bad. You will not like it. But I don't know. And then we're gonna scratch it. Oh, come on. You're making it take up time. And then what are you gonna do? Quick attack? Oh, you quick attacked. And I will... That was... Wow, that was with an X attack and a crit. And it still only did that much. But yeah, no, I like stopped myself. I was like, no, not Torracat. Like, Torracat will fuck you up. Got those tough claws. Yes, and now you give me a potion. Why do I keep thinking that this guy gave you the TM for hidden power? I don't know why I thought that. You know, it depends. Is the Jigglypuff an asshole? That's what kind of matters. Is the like, did the Jigglypuff earn it? Hello, Barry. How are you doing? You wish to give me things because you had 2 of something. Yes, you do. Oh, man. I'm a sleepy freaking sheepy. And it's only, what, probably like 7:25 or something? Oh, wow, 7:25. Damn, I'm good. See you around. Bye. Like, I don't know, like I said, it would really have to depend, like, just, is the Jigglypuff an asshole? Like, as if the Jigglypuff's like, okay, that's fine. I mean, I'd kick the shit out of that Jigglypuff that likes to write on people's faces. That's rude as hell. Which I'm also still surprised. I'm surprised that they had, like, what is it? I think they actually had that Jigglypuff come back for something, and it still had that same marker, and it still was able to do the damn thing. Absolutely bonkers. I feel like Litten is doable. The worst part would be feeling it like grabbing a glass plate fresh out of the microwave with your hands. Ow, that actually that. So not only do you have to fight it, but it's also toasty like that. Yeah, that sounds like a good time. Blink. Yes, this guy literally cannot count unless he has tools. This guy is depressing. If you can find those, I'll give you a Poketch. Well, let's talk to... So get out of my way. Hello, yes. And you can literally just butt mash these guys, man. Just, yeah. Yeah, it's like that scene in Bruce Almighty when he's using the emails to answer prayers, and he just, yes, to all. And this still bothers me that they took this out of BDSP. Another free potion right there. So what happened to Jigglypuff? I didn't watch the show after Ash caught Snorlax. I think it just kind of like continued going around and doing its own thing. And I actually, this is kind of funny. I contemplated using Magikarp for this, but if you guys watch our, and I say ours because Renegade's here, if you watch our Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, you will know that he is using a Magikarp right now. So I cannot use Magikarp for he is using a Magikarp, and I would feel like that's copycatting. I'm not about that life. But yeah, no, his Jigglypuff just, that Jigglypuff just kind of goes around and does stuff now. I also feel like there was supposed to be something in this grass here. I don't know why. And I could easily be just like misremembering things. But I always like remembered there being something. But I know there's a rare candy when you like surf and you go up that way. There's a rare candy. But we won't get that for a while because we can't surf. We won't be able to surf and for a minute. Do. Do 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 boom boom. Ding dong. Do 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 do. Yes, we got the coupons. And now we go inside this building. Because I think she has it. Yes, the Quick Claw. Although, so like this is why I always remember where this is, because since I usually rock, because I'm usually rocking that Turtwig, and that Turtwig usually has Curse. That Quick Claw is the shit, and I know when we've been playing BDSP, that Quick Claw has come in handy quite often. I will probably be having my Torterra rocking that Quick Claw. Well, actually, no, it's still a Grottle, I think, right now. It will be rocking that probably the whole game. And then I actually want to avoid you. And then she's there, and she doesn't turn. Oh my gosh. I thought you were only available during the day. Get out of here, Badoo. I don't want you. No. Get out, Badoo. I don't want you. Enjoy my fire. Even though I think you give special attacks, so it's not something I necessarily want right now. Because at some point soon we will have Flame Wheel, and then Flame Wheel is what we're definitely going to be rocking. Alright. What? I'm saving in here? Why would I need to save in here? What? We're not going to find anything in here. It would be truly shameful for you to also use a Magikarp. I'm glad you wouldn't stoop that low. Yeah, like I said, we got Renegade's already using one, so I don't want to double up on that. You can use it, but dude, DaShiningGamer chooses you. No, dude, I actually have a Badoo that I want to train up. Hello? I actually do have a Badoo that's timid that I want to raise up because it's actually got, I think it's got 31 in speed and like 29 or 30 in special attack. So it's one I'm definitely going to be using. But it won't be for a long time. Alright. And we will definitely be using the Zubat. Doesn't choose you. But yes, no Badoo. But we will be using the bat. See, now look at it. Look at that. There it is right there now. And let's go open. There we go. See, and this is also why I can't use it, because I don't want to double up on poison types. And I don't know. I think we might have HPL max. If we don't, we just gotta get it again. Docile. So I actually will be using this Zubat. So whichever one we get in here, if the IVs aren't fantastic, I can live with that. But the nature definitely needs to be good. And I actually do not mind if it is... Pretty much, I just want this thing to be lowers a special attack. That's what I want this thing to be. If it's Jolly, that'll be fine. I'll have ideas for what I want to do with that. But I would predominantly want this thing to be probably offensive. But if it's defensive, I still have plans for it as well. So this will be fine. Righteous Gemstones is pretty funny show. Righteous Gemstones? Righteous Gemstones. We're gonna bag. Nope, not the potions. Not the potions, the ball. Righteous. The Righteous Gemstones. The Righteous Gemstone. Oh, I recognize some of those. Oh, is that John Goodman? Oh shit, it's got John Goodman in it. I love that guy. Show is badass. I like John Goodman. I thought he made a pretty solid Fred Flintstone. The world may not necessarily agree with that, but that's what I think. Gross. We don't want lax. Danny McBride. Danny McBride carries? Danny McBride. See, now I would imagine that guy carrying too. Like that. That's one of those guys where like he for some reason always ends up just kind of being like a. Like he always ends up just kind of being like a side character. But you know what? I also have a feeling too. He's one of those guys where like, if you put him in the main role, it just wouldn't feel right. But he does a fantastic like. He's great support. It makes fun of the Joel Osteen type. Oh, hell yeah. Love making fun of Joel Osteen. See, we are getting all the female Zubat. See, now this is making it to where it'd be tempting to make sure that we actually get a solid female Zubat. Because then if I wanted to, I actually could try to get one that has Brave Bird. Which is actually kind of tempting now that I think about it. Maybe I'll do that. Walton Goggins or something like that. Something like that. So I was gonna say, Zubat, don't sound so sad, but then I remembered I did not, I did hurt you quite a bit, so it's reasonable for you to be upset. All right, come on, stay in the damn ball. 2, 3, yes, nice. That's right, yeah. Only 16 pounds. That's pretty. I gotta see what its size is because that's actually relatively dense for its potential size. Quiet? No. I actually don't mind running quiet in Gen 3 just because it makes bite tolerable. And sometimes I'll fuck with like Giga Drain Crobat. Not always. Like Gen 3 is always one of those, like, even though like the moves on Crobat are super limited, Crobat always feels strong when I use it in Emerald. It just always ends up being the Psyduck, get out of here. Psyduck was one that I was really tempted to use because I actually liked using it. It like a solid or like pure water is really nice defensively, but I never. I think I've only used it once, and I think I ended with like. I think it ended with like Ice Beam, Surf, Signal Beam, and Psychic, and it just. I mean, it did the work. Ooh, new season of Fallout. Season 2 was a shower thought. I had it was a shower thought. I love that. That's just like everybody just kind of understands the concept of just like shower thought. Well, that's also where all of your best thinking happens. All the best thinking happens in the shower, and that's a fact. And you know they actually have it's like something that they do with like it's if you're like a software engineer or something, they actually some places will give you a because like usually if you know when you're doing your work it's going to be like in a cubicle or typically it's in an area where it's kind of just you. They will actually give like some software engineers, they will give them like a rubber duck or something to talk to, because it's actually better when you're talking about excuse me when you're talking about certain things to actually say it out loud. It'll help catch things, and also hearing it that way like for some reason it makes your brain work a little bit differently, and just also just hearing things whatever else and it actually helps out with like being proficient in what you do, which is why whenever I like I'm thinking about things or whatever, I usually will talk out loud to myself, and people are like, what are you doing? And I'm like, ideas sound better when it's outside of your head. Yo Mills, fuck yeah, Pit. Shower thought. So stoked. Renegade. I was gonna say, wasn't Renegade like here? Or did Renegade step away for a second? Wonder if he stepped away for a second. But he's here now. Let's get us. I really want to see kind of want to see like Adamant and Zubat. I kind of want a female Zubat though. Because if we have one, then I can try to train it to have other moves. But you know what? Do their moves? It learns. Does it? Crobat learns Air Slash some way, right? I'm actually kind of. What nature are you gonna be? Naughty? Nah. We don't want a naughty Zubat. Oh, okay. Hell yeah. He was here. I was AFK walking home. Oh. Oh, that's right. Mills has to do his own thing too. The Fierce Deity mask. Oh yeah, you're finishing up Majora's Mask today. I have I have never played any of the N64 Zelda games, which I know is blasphemy as an N64 a lover. I know it is a sin to have never played any of those. You may judge me accordingly, but they are games I intend to play in the future. I just know that they're one of those. Like the only issue with those games is like I just know that the fan base is like they're very critical how well you do or don't do. And I don't know. That is wild to hear. The feeling of taking off your shoes when you get home. Dude, yes. For shizzle. Dude, or especially with if they're like heavy work boots or like steel or composite toe. Such a nice feeling. Your feet feel so much lighter. Makes you want to run. But then you remember that you were probably on your feet and walking around a lot, and then you don't want to run anymore. But at some point, I do want to play Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. But boy howdy, is it going to be an interesting time when I do, though. Because there's going to be a bunch of people that are going to be like, how do you not know to do this? And I'm going to be like, guys, I never played this before. You got to remember that. Bashful, get out of here, Zubat. Be good. Let's see Adamant. Fuck, I'll even take Impish or Careful. I want like Adamant or Jolly. Although if it is Impish or Careful, I have an idea of what I might do with that. But I don't know if I want to do that. Cheeseburgers. Dude, I haven't made cheeseburgers in a while. Jolly is lower special attack, lower special attack raises speed. Adamant, lower special attack raises attack. Impish is lower special attack raises defense, and Careful is lower special attack raises special defense. Lucky for you, I have the entire game memorized. I will be more than happy to guide you. And we've already VC'd and stuff before too, so if it's days where you're like free and not doing anything, that's an easy thing to do. Yeah. Plus speed, minus special attack. So yeah, I pretty much I don't really want a special attacking or mixed attacking Zubat. I can think of a set to use for a special attacking Crobat, but I think its attack is a little bit better. Like if I was going to go the special route, because I think it's also able to learn... Does it? Hold on. Before I start spouting off malarkey, I want to say Zubat can learn Nasty Plot, but I don't remember if they gave it to it in like... Okay, so Heart Gold Soul Silver definitely has it. Oh no, they gave it Nasty Plot in in all of Gen 4. So I could, if I wanted to, try to like get a Nasty Plot Zubat. Like Nasty Plot, Sludge Bomb, Air Slash, and then like Giga Drain or something. If I wanted to be crazy like that. Katie will also be joining y'all. Nice. I know, Modest, Timid, and Adamant. Yeah, I was like, because those are like the big natures. Because I think for a lot of like physical attackers, it is typically better to just have them be hard hitters. Because there's a lot of physical attackers just also can take... Dude, what the fuck is up with all these, like, neutral natures? I don't want this. Won't have it any other way, Mills. It's not Majora without her. Yeah, it's such a bummer that I live on the East Coast and I have old man time for my hours. Because there's so much of y'all stuff I either have to miss or I have to just kind of, like, if it's on, I have it on like last minute, and I'm gonna be like sleeping during most, if not all of it. Oh no! Give me a second. There we go. All right. Had to bring that back to life. There we go. All right. Katie is a W. No, you gotta flip it. You have to flip the W, because right now it's W for Wombo. You need it on M for Majora. Oh, get out of here with your freaking confusion. I would. Pit, you crazy. You crazy with that. Naughty, rash can be good for some pokes if they're mixed attackers. They can. If I do that though, like for a special attacker, like I would prefer rash if I want to. If it's something that can learn Calm Mind, I don't mind that because then it at least helps patch up that loss in special defense. And then I guess like bulk up if it's a physical attacker, but kind of without it, I don't really like that. Just because I don't like the potential for, you know, being weaker on a defensive side. Also, are we all or naive? I wonder how many people are totally down for the idea of Pit wanting to have in their life. Wait, oh, is this a good one? Please be good. Lax, son of a biscuit. Why Zubat? Like literally, it's had none of the freaking natures anywhere close to what I've wanted it to be. Like, what is going on right now? Come on, man, Zubat. Like, I have made such little progress in this. But it's because we're using them in Battle Revolution. These guys are important. It's good that they have these good numbers. And Battle Revolution will look so much nicer because it will not be... I mean, you guys have seen Battle Revolution. You know I have the proper capture for that and whatnot. Oh, wow, did it... Wait, is it actually... It's right above your or naive. Oh, it's a female Zubat. If you know what? If this is a female Zubat, if the numbers are solid, I will stick with this. Because I can breed it and have this with Brave Bird or Nasty Plot. I don't know if I want to read out what Pit Chance wants out loud. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't want people to be able to quote me as saying that. All messages, Renegade. Oh, now I see it. Oh, now I see it. Oh. It checks its surroundings when... Yes, I don't care. Oh, so it's like 2 foot at 16 pounds? I guess that kind of works. Rash. That speed looks good, though. I think for a rash nature, I think those numbers are actually okay. And this is easy. Just go all the way to the bottom for a Zubat. Oh, level 6. And what was that again? Oh, well, look at that. We were talking about freaking... Talk about mixed attacking natures. Rash would have definitely been it, too. Okay, so 21's the highest. 12 is the highest for its... Well, what is... Hold on. Let me try this out real quick. 21, 12, defense... The defense is not as high as it could be. The special attack is definitely low, so that's fine. The defense is also... Our special defense looks pretty low. Okay, so this is actually one that I don't mind still trying to use, because its attack... The attack is most likely 27 to 31. Defense is 14 to 29. Special defense with it... Oh, special defense is kind of whatever, because it's 4 to 31. But speed is 24 to 31. I can make that work. I'm not in the sloppy seconds. No, I saw it in the feed. Okay, what about from my Gardevoir pit? All hail Princess Trunks. So yeah, no, we'll settle with the Zubat. This is fine. Hell yeah. I also love, I kind of love the bassiness that it had, like this game's audio has. While wearing headphones and stuff, it sounds so good. Which also it's okay. So yeah, no, the audio sounds like the audio looks like it should be pretty good on y'all's end. At least the game's the game's audio. I know what I'm saying. I know what I want to say. Not in. Well, no. Technically, his Princess Trunks should be pure. I don't think anybody's done anything to her, or if they have, they've done it against his wishes. Let's go with that 4 potions. So many potions. So little time. To be fair, most natures are okay for playthroughs. They are. Well, you gotta remember though, Renegade, we're gonna be using them in Battle Revolution. So we don't want them to be okay. Because they are not going to be used in casual. I mean, it's the same thing I've done with Gen 1 and Gen 2. I've been using them for Battle Revolution, or Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2. And I intend to do something kind of similar with Emerald. I want to be able to have my team in Emerald, and I want to be able to do stuff in Coliseum or XD Gale of Darkness. Because I would like to have my team beat the Elite Four, get the Mons to solid level, and then maybe go through like Mountain Battle with them or something. I got plans, man. I got big aspirations. Princess Trunks has been flirting with Katie the Gyarados, but nothing serious. Nothing too crazy. Which is so weird with like how that goes. It's swapped as like how you think that like that conversation should definitely be going. Yet here we are. Also, was Badoo using Absorb? Like, this battle is going to just go like that much slower. It's on the 2DS. It's ugly, but it works. That's what matters. It's ugly, but it works. And so far, I only know for sure, oh no, dude, Rich, you're good. Man, you got life stuff that you gotta make sure you prioritize first before you can watch somebody play Pokemon on their DS. And, oh, son of a biscuit. Stop disconnecting. Let's do camera deactivate. Activate. See, I usually don't have this issue because this is usually like nowhere near me. So like I never touch this, but now it's not because I have to be like right on my camera. This error is popping up once in the blue moon and I don't like it. Do 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 do. Alright, let's continue. Okay, I'm gonna shower. I'll have fun, Renegade, but not too much fun. Can't have too much fun in the shower. Bad things happen when you have too much fun. You could slip and fall. Don't want that. 102 whole experience. Oh, I thought that was gonna be a level up. Whack. Rich can, in fact, do it. Richie Rich, dude, I had that. Wait, do I have that movie on VHS? I know I had Richie Rich on VHS. I don't think I have it anymore, though. It's a pretty solid movie. I liked it as a kid. I don't entirely like understand when there are people who are just like, those movies weren't like, Richie Rich wasn't good, and I'm like, it actually wasn't bad. Like, I know, like, for me, like, watching it as a kid, like, even though people were just like, but it has, like, a whole, like, McDonald's ad kind of in the middle of it. Just because of the fact that you see it mentioned, like, what, 2 or 3 times or something? But I'm like, yeah, but, like, that's what a kid wants, though. Like, if they have that kind of money, kids want to have a McDonald's in their home. Like, that makes sense. I'm completely unfamiliar with this movie. It was one of Macaulay Culkin's first. I think they consider the movie a flop. I don't remember. I think it was one of those movies where it didn't do well. But I mean I liked it as a kid. I liked the little remote control bee. Love that. The butler guy, super fucking cool. Love that guy. But it's because I forget, like, well, because the guy who plays a butler was also the dad in Jumanji, which also, it's funny that the dad in Jumanji is also the hunter from the Jumanji game. I didn't notice that until I was an adult, and it had to be pointed out to me. Nothing against MC, but haven't seen a single movie of his. Wow, actually, that would be that's genuinely surprising to me if you've never seen any of his movies. Would love to have a McDonald's in my house. if I still ate it. Yeah, I've been trying to stay away from it. I just like the problem is like their prices are not worth it. And it seems like more often than not, like their nuggets used to be perfect. Now it just seems like they're always fucking overdone. Like, I don't know if maybe somebody was like, add like 30 seconds or something to their cook times because maybe people kept getting sick or something, but I don't think it was a change necessarily for the better. I was not hella down for that. Metroid is out, and once I'm done with work, I'm going home and I'm playing it. I have to wait until I gotta be able to pay the guy who's fixing our supports for the house and shit. Probably in like a paycheck or two, I'll be able to get that game. But I also need to get Kirby Air Ride. I heard that game is fantastic. I've heard addicting is one of the words I've heard people say. Which that one was a little surprising to me that it's the addictiveness. But I could imagine people would probably think that because of the colors and the fast pace. Which is great because that's how the game originally was. Yeah, like and Metroid, I still need to play the remaster of Prime. So I feel like it would be inappropriate for me to play 4 if I haven't even played the first Metroid or Metroid Prime. I mean, I've played a couple of minutes of the original Metroid, and I've played maybe like 2 or 3 hours worth of Super Metroid, which I heard Super Metroid is like the definitive Metroid game. Like people say like if you're going to play Metroid, play Super. It's perfection. Even for it being an older game, people say it still holds up super duper well. And my legs hate this sitting position, but it's what I gotta do. I actually, now that I think about it, there is another way I could attempt to do this so that I don't have to have the camera in front of me, and it would be really easy for me to do. I'm actually surprised I don't have a freaking Kirby tattoo. I have I don't know if you guys, I mean, they should be able to see this, right? Hi. I got a little Kirby freaking stand thing that the wife got me a while ago. Freaking love this little thing. But look at him, he's just on a little star. And he's waving to you. I love him. Alright, I gotta put him back though. We gotta pay attention to this though. We're paying attention to the game. I guess that's like the one nice thing about kind of doing this is you guys can see this. Alright, but yeah, let me... That corner's there, that corner's there. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we're going back to playing the game all normal and shit. And that's right. The berry fight. I'm shocked you got that little gameplay of Metroid. Dude, well, as a kid, I didn't have a lot of those games. We never had a GameCube when I grew up. I didn't have a GameCube until I was already a man. And I was a fucking stupid kid because I did not know that the Wii could play GameCube games. I had no idea what that shit on the top was. And I didn't understand why it had the Wii and the GameCube discs. I was a stupid kid. I did not know that. I think somebody tried telling me it once, and it did not stick with me. So I could have been like getting GameCube games and playing them for years, and I just was not smart enough to do that. Though I will say I'm glad that I have GameCubes now though, because now I can play my Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games on my TV and not really have any worries with it. That's how I'm able to play Emerald on here. And then and because I also have the Game Boy Advance to GameCube link cable, I'm also able to trade between Coliseum and XD, which is how I'll be, doing the Emerald and stuff that way. Oh yeah, and that's right, we're on set battles, so we gotta go back out to Zoo Bat. I was a bit frustrated too. And it sucks because I wasn't like a dumb kid. Just for some reason that I just didn't realize. But I mean, it's nice in hindsight now knowing that. Thank you for landing, Supersonic. Statistically, that second one should have hit. Oh, Zubat, I'm sorry. You're not gonna love me now. Oh, you know what it could... I don't know if I'm gonna do this exactly, but I actually could if I wanted to. I could just... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta... Is my Wii U still hooked up? Shit, I don't think the Wii U is hooked up. You know what? We'll do it the next time I stream. But we gotta add Pikachu to the team. Wait, let me verify what was the outcome of that poll as I hit scratch. Because if you guys look on my well, I mean, don't do it now. We're busy watching this. But I gotta look at my YouTube poll. Wow, it is 100%. People are saying yes to using Pikachu from from Battle Revolution, because I do have a save file that has the event Pikachu available. I think its nature's always hardy, but I think its IVs can actually be really good. So I want to get one and have it be kind of solid, but yeah, the Pikachu will come with a Light Ball, and it'll have Surf and Volt Tackle. Yes, it'll be a hardy nature though. So only downside, but I mean, dude, if the downside is gonna be the nature, I'll fucks with that. Just eating some dinner, about to fire up Majora's Mask in a few. And I think by the time you start up your Majora's Mask, I'll probably have to be hopping off here anyway, so that'll work out pretty well. Tomorrow's Friday. I kind of want tomorrow to be a multiplayer day. I don't know though. And if I do it tomorrow, I'm gonna have it in. If you check out in the description, I have a Discord server. I will probably end up whatever game I end up playing. I'll probably have my VC up for that for those who have the stream safe role. So if people want to hop in and if they're hopping in on the whatever it is I end up doing, we'll be able to talk and stuff. And it'll be phenomenal. But I don't know what I'm wanting to do, because I know not everybody has Mario Kart World, and I haven't done Smash Brothers in a while, but that'll be an interesting one to do. What are my notifications? This. Okay, and I got that from that. But yeah, so I think Friday might be Smash Brothers. I know Mario Kart did pretty well before, but Smash Brothers ends up being one that's kind of fun to do. Oh, and I need to figure out how to do... Let me verify. Mystery gift Mystery gift activation. Okay, so we can actually do this right now, because this is something I need to do. So, actually, no, can we go in there? Okay, no, so that clown's still there. Okay, so we won't be able to do it until after I beat the gym. So it actually works out that tomorrow, or the next time I play Platinum, we'll do it. But yeah, we have to, because it's not like nowadays where it's the mystery gift option is just available. You used to have to do something fancy in order to get to mystery gift back in the day. It wasn't just on your screen. You didn't have that. We are not going to take our time with this Kricketune. This Kricketune needs to go. Or Kricketot. I can read. The Kricketot's got to go. Blah, 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 blah. And, oh, you use Growl? Well, now we're going to use Ember. And I think you're going to Growl again, so... Yeah, it wouldn't even matter. No more Kricketot. Bye. Fire Crotch. Do I need to... I think I might need to actually prioritize Fire Crotch for a bit, because I need Mach Punch. And I need Mach Punch before the gym. I don't mind if I have to train on some of the mons that are just north of Jubilife. Or not Jubilife. I don't remember. I actually don't remember. I don't remember what the... Orberg? Is it Orberg City? Yeah, I think it's Orberg City. Just north of Orberg. That's what we're wanting to do. That's what we're gonna do. Possibly have to fight some of the mons just north of there. But I know we need to prioritize a little bit on Fire Crotch. I didn't nickname Zubat. Damn it, I'm so bad with nicknames. I always forget to do that. And the name Raider, I think, is not until Hearthome. So that will stay as that. Because I'm a silly bitch, and I don't remember those things. Doodly 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 doo. Hell yeah, look at that. Youngster Dallas. Youngster Dallas, you're gonna have to go. Fire Crotch, burn the kitty. Oh wait, Renegade's not here right now. He was one correcting me on that shit. Burn the kitty. Mostly because I also don't want to deal with... Well, no, it has Leer. I don't think it had Growl. Yeah, there's Leer. That's the defense-altering our move that it has at the beginning. So yeah, we do not have to worry about... Oh, I should not have this here. That will be loud if it goes off. Actually, what time is it now, too? Oh, wow. Holy shnikes. It's 8? The last time I saw the clock, it was freaking 8 or 7:25. I did so little today. I'm very happy with myself. We make time go by and do nothing about it. Sebastian. Fire Crotch. And let's go with... You know, I'm going to use Ember just because I know Machopp's got a little bit better physical defense. And we're starting to hit the levels where, like, the base stats actually matter now. Because you get to, like... kind of like 10 and under, and it's not crazy noticeable, you know, something being super specially defensive or physically or having high HP, not crazy noticeable just yet, but once you get like to like these points, it's like now you can tell. 13, we're 1 away. You know, I actually do want to battle her. I will battle her. Why not? Do 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 do, and then we're gonna go back to this. Do this projector view, yeah, so I can read y'all stuff. And then I'm going to Ember everything. Scorched Earth up in this biznitch, which I don't ever met. Do they refer to, like, the planet as Earth? I think they do, right? I don't know. Do they always just say this world? I never remember that. In the Pokemon's universe, do they refer to it, like, as Earth? I think they do. I can never remember that. Because, yeah, I think they just always say the world of Pokemon. I don't know. Man, now I'm gonna be thinking about that for a little bit now. Because, like, I'm trying to think of, like, the intros of, like, a lot of the movies. Because the intros do that whole fancy thing where they talk about it. I think they just call it, like, refer to it as the world. I don't know. And we are so close to 14. Which will be nice. Like, I said, I need Mach Punch. And then we got this lady who she's going to have Psyduck. But it ain't got Water Gun. So we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Or at least we should be fine. And Madeline, I actually saw a Madeline book. We had to go to, or we didn't have to go, but we went to a store for some stuff. One of those fancy. I mean, what are they? I don't know what they call them now. I refer to them as like secondhand stores, but it wasn't like a Goodwill or something. But they actually had a Madeline book, which I had not seen a Madeline book since I was probably like in middle school. Because I think we had one of those. What was the books with the it had like at the spine it had like the gold with the design on it. Oh wait, and then we have Monferno now. Let's change you up to have... Where are you? There you are. And then we'll make you smaller, but look at that. We got Monferno now. Hello. Let's go this. Let's do this. Alright, we have Monferno now. Mach Punch? Yes, please. And I will get rid of Leer? All Out Offense? I know I personally love... I mean, I don't mind a good stat boosting move here or there, but, I mean, All Out Offense, I love it. One of my favorite playstyles. Showered and laundry is started. Now, relax. Renegade out there doing all the adulting and shit. And now we can go back to having switch training with Zubat. And I kind of want that item that's over here. I also wonder if this will be my playthrough of Platinum where I find a shiny. Because I know when I played through Violet last, I found one. It was a full odds Sneasel. I'm trying to think of what the last one that I found in like an older game was that wasn't intentional, like my shiny team that I'm using in Crystal. I think it's been a while since I found like a legitimate just like full odds shiny. Because I think my first one was actually a Flittle that I can think of from recent times. But that was also in Scarlet when my first time playing through it. Yeah, I'm gonna run from that. I made the fully evolved joke on my birthday, but I've legitimately felt more adult since I hit 36. Got a grown man's job now. I probably didn't start feeling like an adult until 27. I think that was my like number. But I mean, I had a decent amount of things that happened. Oh yeah, you only talk to me if I'm in the next spot down? Oh, well, I guess I just talked to you. I did the speedrunner strat where I talk to you so that I don't have to have the exclamation mark and then you have to have your slow walk down to me. Although it doesn't really do much. Just feel more like an adult. Yeah, like I think, like I said, I know I had a lot of stuff that was going on when I was like 27. So I kind of had to feel like more of an adult. Now I got the grown-ass man mentality. Now you look at kids and you give them crap for listening to the rap music. You ask them why their pants are dropping down, looking like a fool with their pants on the ground. Yeah, you gotta yell at people because they didn't park well on the side of the road, you know, the street parking, and you're like, dude, you need to actually do good. Like, we need all the space you can. You can't just, you know, have all that half a car distance between you and somebody else. Like, what are you doing? You're not gonna get people fitting in there. And then you gotta you try not to use park in front of a parking meter, and you don't pay it any change because well, I'm only going in for a second. Nobody will notice. But of course, there's always that one meter maid who's watching you. And they see you didn't pay for that, they immediately run over and they give you that ticket, and then your day is just worse. Dude, I had a moment a couple of days ago where I actually did thank somebody because they I mean, like they were walking their dog with their kid or whatever, and they had I'm just now pulling in, and I pull in and I see he's down, he's got his dog with him, but he's picking up after his dog, and I just kind of I parked and I was just I got out and I was like, I appreciate you doing that, and he was like, oh yeah, no problem. I was like, you'd be surprised how many people don't. He's like, yeah, well, he's like, I've seen him do it in my yard and it bothers me, so. And I was like, yes, this guy gets it. Although I don't have a kid, but I have a dog, and he wore glasses, and I wear glasses. So, I felt like we had a lot in common. I can understand him. I also kind of want to have it on Switch battling just because we're having to do a lot of Switch training with Zubat. I think I'm actually going to do that for now. Let's go to... Let's do a shift for now. And then we'll go and we'll do this. Howdy, trainer. Oh, you don't have a single gym badge? Yeah, I just got here. And I start from a place that has, like, no gyms around it. Yeah, of course there's somebody there. And we're going to ignore him now. So I'm trying to think. So I know, like, the first thing I always like doing is I like getting all my free shit. I know everybody likes free shit. And this is how you do it. Heart scale. Nice. Dire hit. I guess that's pretty okay. People like dire hits. Yellow shard. Nice. You can use that for stuff. A pearl. I can sell that for money. Money that I kind of don't really need at the moment. Until I can buy repels. Which I think you can't get repels for a minute now. Moscow is my kid. You just won't have to yell at him for not cleaning his room or save up for college. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I have to give him shit though if he keeps making too much noise and I'm on a phone call. Got that. Gotta give him crap when he just keeps bothering people and you know, he's like staring out the window and stuff. Oh, what time is it now? I know I stayed up late the last time and it kind of bit me in the ass when I did that before. It's 8:15. All right. Yeah. Well, it's 8:15 for me. For some of y'all, it's 5:15. So early in the day for you. How nice it must be. So I think for now, with how things are, like I said, I'm pretty content with how things have been. I will say he does seem to he doesn't. Oh no, he's well. What you guys don't see sometimes is that he's just like. I mean, he wants to be, like, all up in my fucking grill when it comes to stuff. Yeah, so we've got these two so far. We got Firecrotch and Zubat. But now that I think about it, too, like, this Zubat is going to end up being, it's going to be the mother of a super awesome Zubat in the future. And then Firecrotch is going to be somewhat related to a future Chimchar. Yeah, that's. I think this is the team we're gonna have for now. I'm gonna save it here. An hour and. Oh right, I was gonna say there's no way it's only been an hour and 9 minutes. But then I remember I did a lot of resetting for that Chimchar, and then we had a couple of times where we had to go for the Zubat, which I'm glad I got a decent Zubat, but it's mostly gonna be used for making babies. Because we want, as I said, I have an idea for what it is I'm going to do with them, but it's going to be a matter of how that's going to go. My goodness, we got 19 people. That's fantastic. Actually, I think this is the highest amount of people I've had here. I appreciate everybody who's been here. I appreciate everybody who's left a like. And if you guys are wanting to see more of this fantabulous gameplay, like I said, tomorrow I think I'm going to do Smash Brothers. I do get my weekend before you do. That is so true. Super duper true. But yeah, no, appreciate likes and whatnot. If you guys want to see more gameplay, make sure you sub. I've also got DK64. I just started that yesterday. And I want to say tomorrow is going to probably be Smash Brothers. If it's not Smash Brothers, I mean, maybe it'll be like a Mario Kart or something. And then if you have the role in my Discord, I'll probably end up having that where the VC will also be included with it, and you know, we can do stuff there. That'll be pretty neat. But yeah, but that's the plan. That's the plan for tomorrow. I just know, you know, stuff happens. And then Saturday, Renegade and I will be doing. You could see him in the chat there. We're gonna be doing continuing BDSP, which I know it's like double Gen 4-ish kind of stuff, but it's kind of a totally different experience doing BDSP with them. So yeah, no, I appreciate everybody. And yeah, I don't have an idea for 3 of the team members. So far, the only other Mon, which we talked about earlier, I plan on using is Apom. And that'll be another fake out user. I'm contemplating the whole fake out. Fake out and... Oh, what is that? Last Resort. I'm contemplating doing that with it because that's... I mean, that's fun. That's some phenomenal shenanigans. BDSP is definitely not Platinum. No, Platinum is art. I don't know if I would say... Oh, shucks. Do I want to keep going? I kind of want to keep going. You know what? Let's keep going. I don't want to stop. Oh, hold on, wait. I'm going to keep going for a little bit longer. I probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm not having to go in early for anything. Fudge it. I was going to end. I can't end now. I got all these people here. But I guess, yeah, well, as I said, it's cool. First encounter. It's still same level Zubats and whatnot. Hella dope. Yeah, I'm gonna continue for a little bit longer. Screw it. Maybe we can beat the first gym, and then if we get the first gym beat today, I can use your words. What can you do? I can get the Wii U set up so that we're able to do so that I'm able to get the Pikachu. Oh, you know what? I actually will have 4 team members planned out. Wow, and 3 of them will be able to use Fake Out. Or no, that Pikachu won't, because I think Pikachu's Fake Out is also a breeding move, an egg move. So technically won't, but I mean, that thing is going to have freaking Surf and Volt Tackle. That's going to be the shit, dude. But that thing is also, like I said, it's locked in as a Hardy Nature, but I mean... Hardy Nature, but it's going to have Volt Tackle and Surf. And it's going to be holding a Light Ball, too. Amazing. Oh, and then I also... Actually, I have the thought, too. Do I want to... Or actually, no, I wouldn't have a reason to do it. I don't know if everybody knows that there's actually a... I don't know if you consider it an event, but it's a gift mon. You can actually get a Magmortar and an Electivire from Battle Revolution, but you have to have the codes in order to get them. But luckily, it's not like individual codes like they do nowadays with things like that. It was just like a set password kind of thing, and you put it in, and you got yourself a guaranteed adamant Electivire with, I think it was Earthquake, and then the 3 elemental punches. No, Earthquake, Cross Chop, and then I think it had Thunder Punch and Fire Punch or Ice Punch. And then the Magmortar had like Sunny Day, Flamethrower, Thunder Punch or Thunderbolt, and then like Solar Beam. No, we're gonna switch back into Monferno. But yeah, like those are mons I wouldn't have minded using, but the problem is we have Monferno, so Magmortar would be redundant, and then we'll have Pikachu, so Electivire would be redundant. Plus, I think a lot of people don't really like Electivire or Magmortar. I think they actually prefer Electabuzz and Magmar, especially Gen 5 onward. That sweet Eviolite. Which was I still love the fact that they had to they banned, I think it is, they banned like certain mons or moves because he had like that one dude who brought a Magmar with Follow Me, and they were just like, what? That's not right. And they were like, no, it's from Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. It's legit. And they were just like, okay, we don't want to do this anymore. I like Electivire. Electivire's, it's super nice. I will say it's a bummer. I wish they made it a little bit faster, but I think they intend people to definitely like, try to be smart and like switch it in on an electric move to get that motor drive going, and then try to just like wreck house. But Magmortar is just, I hate Magmortar's design. I just don't like it. The face is just unappealing as all get out. I hate its face. Oh, right, it's a freaking trainer battle. I'm thinking about how much I dislike Mag Mortar. Then I freaking wasn't paying attention to the game for a second. Man, I was like concerned about getting this thing to 14, so I got freaking Mach Punch. Now I gotta be concerned I don't have it crazy over leveled. But it'll be fine now. I also love that the satisfying freaking Mach Punch sound. Let me actually want to see how loud I can like let this go. Listen to the freaking Mach Punch on that. So satisfying to hear that. I say, oh my Lanta. Cam, activate. Hey, how sensitive this freaking thing is. But it's fine though. It's fine. I like Electivire too. Maybe this. Okay, there we go. Back up this way. There we go. We have another attacking move. Granted, it's Astonish, but it's better than nothing. And then that guy doesn't bow to you, so now to the gym. Which I actually think... What is Monferno looking like HP-wise? I was going to say we could probably just go straight to the gym without even needing to heal. And if this was also... Like, if I was playing this on my own time, I would probably already have... I would have brought over my Lucky Egg. And I would have had an experience share over here, which I think I have at least 6 of each of those. That's something I kind of like intend on doing. I might kind of do that for the well, actually no, for the Lucky Egg we'll just, we'll do the whole, because you can see I love in this game that you, like halfway, not even halfway through, like sooner than halfway through, you can actually find Chanseys, and you get Thief, and I think there's even I know you can get Yanma with Compound Eyes, and then it can learn Thief. I'm trying to think if there's another Mon that you can get with Compound Eyes first that would have Thief also. I don't think there is. I think it is just Yanma. I think you have to get that first. But if you're like me, you don't want to wait until then. You just fight a bunch of them and you just get it. And I forget what the chances of them holding it in Platinum was. I think it's like 5% or something. Yeah, I said it's nice because you kind of find them somewhat early-ish, which is neat. I gotta make sure I keep an eye on this thing being lined up the way I want to. I think I definitely had it like pressed away or something. And we're gonna punch you again. And then I'll say that's gonna be a level up for Fire Cratch. Which, its numbers are looking pretty fine. I like that its attack is higher. But then again, that's because it's careful nature. Not the best nature for it, but I mean, hey, maybe if I want I guess I could have one that's special defensive, but also physical attacker, because it's careful. I don't know, but I've actually tried I think I've done it in the past where I had like a Calm Mind, I had a Calm Mind Infernape, which I didn't mind it. It worked pretty well. I didn't like the fact that like pretty much the best special fighting move that it got though was Focus Blast. That is not Vacuum Wave. Which I actually have that on my my Lucario that I use in my main file for what's it called? Battle Revolution, and it puts in the work. I like it a lot. It was Dark Pulse, Aura Sphere, Vacuum Wave, and I can't think of what this last move is. Dragon Pulse, that's what it is. There we go, and we're gonna switch out, and we're gonna punch this Onix, I would assume, in its face. Tackle will enjoy this Mach Punch. And I don't even think... I think for the gym battle, I think I'll just keep Fire Crotch out front and just let it just, do all the work there. None of this fancy schmancy switching out, trying to make that magic happen. And then 103. See, let's see, and we got it to 10. That's pretty okay. And then in the next town we have to go to, it'll get pluck, which will make it way more viable and actually getting shit done with it. Because I think we'll keep it out for this gym battle, and then we'd have it for the double battle. And then it's going to be a part of that one double battle with the 2 trainers with the Pachirisu. And then it will get pluck after that. Which I'm going to beeline for it, because I know I will forget it. But that's also if I remember it even now. Because right now, I mean, I would remember it. But, I mean, that's going to be days from now when we do that again. Oh, I'm surprised that you actually... Well, actually, I shouldn't be surprised. I was going to say I'm surprised it lived with as much as it did, but I shouldn't be. Geodudes have very solid defense. Should not be surprised. Look at that, you're going to be 16 by the time we leave here. Actually, probably going to be almost 17 by the time we leave here. Oh, wow, you took that really well. But then again, this isn't adamant. If I was usually at a point like this, if I wasn't streaming this thing would definitely be jolly or adamant. Well, probably adamant. I love physical, don't do that. No, stop it. Stop it. Get some help. Oh, but it's fine anyways. You literally are just wasting your time, and technically mine. But I actually think it's like kind of more cost effective to have that being used on Onyx rather than Cranidos. Because Cranidos is kind of frail. And we're never going to use these moves, but we'll get rid of Scratch for Fury Swipes. Just to say we did it, but it's not necessary. Like, at all. And then Cranidos, yeah, that might even be 17 by the time we are done here. Crack in my knuckles because I kept my hand in the same spot. Which I know, depending on who you talk to, cracking your knuckles is like bad. And from what I understand too, can actually also lead to having a different kind of, oh my Lanta. Cranidos, I'm sorry I hurt you, but like, damn. But we lived. We lived on 4. Is that a level up? Almost a level up, so almost 17. He was almost 17. Yes. I am tough, you are weak. As long as he acknowledges that, I'm content. Nah, nah, nah. Alright, and then... And I think our Mons, they still won't listen to us past... Well, traded Mons won't listen past like 20. We don't have to worry about that. Cool. And it's kind of a bummer too with like a lot of the battles we'd be doing in like Battle Revolution and stuff. They don't really give a lot of like use for using Stealth Rock. Because a lot of it is either it's like double battles, which you don't really get, or the battles are like, you know, 3v3, 4v4s. There's not too many until you get to like the, you know, trying to get the 100 battle streak going. I think that's kind of like the next time you can really do something with that. And I almost forgot to come up here. We gotta get... Oh, did I? No, I was gonna say, did I come up here? But no, I did not. And we'll ignore that Zubat, because mine's already level 10. Mine's double that. I will actually kind of... If I have the availability to get 217 before that next battle, I kind of don't mind it. Which, I mean, and heck, having Monferno is so nice here, too, because you get to have, oh, it's Smog Punch. You're going to see a couple of Glameows. It's neutral on... Because I think Stunky has the Dark typing, like, now. Like, I think it has... Yeah, I think it's Dark Poison. Like, it's neutral on that, but then you also, like... what is it? Flame Wheel at like 20 or something? I gotta verify. Actually, yeah, what is that? I think I get Flame Wheel at like 20 or 22? Something like that. Which then, dude, Flame Wheel will carry for so freaking long. Also, I can't remember, did they have it to where... I can't remember if they didn't start having walking through grass and running through grass have different encounter probabilities. I know Heart Gold, Soul Silver for sure has them, but I can't remember 100% if they did that in this one. I think that was Heart Gold, Soul Silver. And we have the availability to use rocks. Should I do it now? I kind of want to do it now. Was it I'll get the TM for Flash if I go down there and get that? But I know I gotta come back down anyways with the bike to get Brick Break. And then I also know that you can, if you wanted to, get a Golbat in that lower section, but I don't need Golbat right now. Plus, I think there's a lot of moves that would learn that slower, and then Looker's phone. You need to not yell at me. It scared me. Yes, I will get a Pal Pad at some point. Don't worry, Looker. Not like there's even any freaking DS, Nintendo Wi-Fi. Which would be so cool if they brought that back. Oh, that's right. No, I have to do this battle first. I was going to say, we can go to Jubilife and put in the mystery gift code, but no, we cannot. Or actually, I don't know. Do I need to do the mystery? No, I think I do. I do need to do the mystery gift code. Because I think in order to get that, you have to have mystery gift. Because I think when you collect the Pikachu, it's do it and then do it via local wireless. Which is why they consider it a mystery gift. Even though you know exactly what you're getting. But it's a mystery anyways. It's a secret to everyone. We'll make you regret insulting us? I don't think you will. I don't think I'm going to be fearful of you quite a bit. Oh, watchable for sure. Well, I appreciate that, Rich. Like I said, maybe it's because I'm also looking at it on a larger screen and it's kind of blown up. It looks extremely fuzzy for me. But I would imagine if some people are possibly watching it on mobile or anything else, maybe it's not that bad. And yeah, I'm going to Mach Punch you. Goodbye, bad kitty. Which, I don't know why that... maybe, I don't know if it's just me. Hearing that, hearing Glameow's cry doesn't sound right, but Perugli's does sound right. I thought I just heard something, but I don't know. I don't know, maybe my... Panda has returned. What time is it actually? Shoot, I need to pay attention to that. Alright, yeah, no, once we put in the mystery gift code, I have to be done for the evening. It's almost 9 o'clock, which I think I did this last time too. I was like, I gotta be done at like 8 or 8:30, and I stayed till like 9. You leave us no option, we shall retreat. That's right, you better run. That lot, what do they call themselves? Nah, dude, you got this. Nah, dude, I gotta work tomorrow. But don't worry, tomorrow we can do the Smash Brothers whatever 24-hour stream. Oof. Oh, especially not like this. I cannot do a 24-hour stream in this position in this chair with doing this. No. I wouldn't mind trying doing 24 hours of Battle Revolution or Stadium. Actually, I wouldn't mind. No, I don't know if I would need 24 hours for Kingdom Hearts. I'm trying to think, is there games that I could do like 24 hours of? I have no idea. Like, at all. And then now we can go into Jubilife. There we go. Oh, look at this wonderful music. Second floor. Now we go up to the 3rd floor. Where are you, oh... I think it's this guy. I believe it's this feller. Okay. Hey, how's it going? Yes. Let's do, I think it's B, C, D, E, E. Nope, that's not that. Whoa, chill. Oh, okay, no, I think it's this. Everyone. Everyone. H. Everyone happy. And then I think the next thing was... Yep, then we do that. That's interesting. Moving right along. What feedback? It is then... W Wi-Fi connection. Confirm, yes. Oh, the fact that you know that phrase tells me you're someone in the know. You're a trainer, right? I'll pull some strings for you. I think I can swing you a deal so you can receive a mystery gift. Yeah, see, look at that. Now we can access mystery gift shit. Which, like I said, we'll be doing that tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but the next time, because I do not have that those capabilities up right now. But you guys will see how that works too, and I actually will probably have the camera set up so you can see both and how it'll interact with each other. I am gonna save in the Pokemon Center. Not that it's important, but I'm gonna go and save there. But we did do the thing, though. I will restore my tired Pokemon. Oh, you know what? I actually did have an idea of what my 5th mom was going to be. I think the only one I don't know what I'm going to do is I don't have a water type really plan. Oh, no, I do know what my full team is going to be. I don't know why I'm saying I don't know what my team is. I literally remember, like, going through the whole, like, my whole team, like, throughout the day, and I was like, I know what I'm using. Although I will say I actually will be doubling up on poison types, but they're different enough. It'll be fine. So yeah, I've saved this. I am here now, doing this. Okay, I for realsies, I gotta go to work tomorrow, y'all. I gotta do adult things. But tomorrow's gonna be, like I said, it should be, I think, Smash Brothers. So I'm going to be doing that. I appreciate everybody who has left your likes. If you guys are wanting to see more of this stuff in the future, make sure to subscribe. That's the best way to be seeing this stuff again. You got an adios or somewhat? Yeah, I do. Maybe a 24-hour stream someday in the future, but it's not today. Someday, though. So yeah, I appreciate everybody. And, oh yeah, and if you guys haven't seen, I have an end screen, and I freaking love it. So, yeah. I will see you guys later. Yeah, Smash Brothers. And then Saturday is going to be BDSP with Renegade Gamer. Hell yeah, I appreciate it, Panda. And I appreciate everybody else who wanted to hang out here today. And, yeah. And actually, I think the wife will be home if she's not home already. So, I gotta go say hi to her, too. So, yeah. Enjoy the... my end screen is the best. Thank you. I think it's the best, too. So yeah, I appreciate everybody else, and yeah, enjoy this wonderful end screen, which actually uses music from Battle Revolution. So yeah, goodbye everyone. Enjoy the dancing kitty.